with Cool J yesterday, which was crazy. And even he was excited about it. And I was like, yo, I'm interviewing A-Ball. He was like, yo, for real? So, this is going to be crazy. The question mark down at the bottom left. And shouts out to everybody checking in, man. Trues, I see you. Lee. Stormy, I see you. OM. Hey, Shayla Bell. Part 2. What's up? Jay Illa. I see you, man. Lonnie. DJ ATL. All my people. Big Cac. What's up? Everybody checking in, man. What's up? If you have some questions for 8Ball, there's a question mark kind of button at the bottom. And if you go ahead and type your questions, I'll make sure to try to get to as many as I can. You dig? So, what's up, everybody? So, type your comments. RJB checking in. My brother, second born. So make sure, again, at the bottom, it's like see the little question mark? So it's a little thing there. So he's going to check in. Now, keep in mind, he's on Memphis time. So it's actually, like an hour off. And I will be checking, those kind of questions throughout. So throw them in there, and I'll definitely get to them, like I said, as many as possible once he gets in. And we're going to rock out, man. This is But First Whiskey, live version, live podcast. Make sure you follow me and go and subscribe to my YouTube channel if you haven't done it yet. Hey, all love right back to you. Once again, everybody checking in. We are getting ready to go live with 8Ball. What's some of y'all top groups, man? Like, for me, it's like Outkast, 8Ball, Tribe Called Quest. These are some of my, classic, duo groups. Do you have any duo groups that you hold in high regard? Let me know in the comments. Because, well, Wu-Tang is not really a duo group. Wu-Tang is, a million, but no, the Wu-Tang is off the chain. Off the chain. So we just waiting on my brother, Silver Knight and Big Ray. Dwight Stone, you crazy. Pour y'all up a drink, man. This is going to get real good. I'm drinking ginger beer. But don't worry, I got the... Yeah. Got a little something in there. Something in there. UGK, yes, sir. 8Ball, Outkast, yep. Okay. All right. Yeah, man. That was crazy yesterday. The LL thing, man. Thank you. That was, man. Listen, that was still kind of pinching myself a little bit. I see a lot of the questions forming at the, like I said, I'll click on the questions at the bottom. Ooh, Floetry. Okay. I mean, okay. Listen, I'm not mad at the Floetry. Mobb Deep. Good one. Hey, RJ, second boy, you damn right. Ghetto Boys, not a duo, but still dope. Kid and Play, okay. Yes. All right, just groups in general. So we got Wu-Tang, Starlito and Don Trip, all right. You said Kid and Play, Mobb Deep, Floetry. Let me see. De La Soul, yes, sir. Shouts out to my brother. Just checked in the building. Oh, Arrested Development. Okay, cool. So listen, man, this is your man DJ Silver Knight, the party fanatic, checking in one time for But First Whiskey Live. This is an honor. I'm still pinching myself right now. One of the hardest to ever do it, straight out of Memphis, Tennessee. My brother, the Fat Mac, 8Ball, is about to check in. We are just waiting for it to join. Yes, sir. Let's see here. Ooh, they said do or die. I see that. Hold on one second. I see you spinning a little bit. You're spinning a little bit, Ball. Hey. It's spinning a little bit. Yay. The internet's kind of tripping a little bit on you. That's okay. Take your time. This is worth the wait, brother.
What we doing now?
Hey, my brother.
We good?
No, we ain't spinning.
We ain't spinning no more, man.
What is doing, my brother?
Man, trying to make this goddamn phone stand up. There we go. There we go, man. There we go. Oh, man, I'm just hanging in there, man. You know, doing my thing,
yes,
man.
Sir.
Being big ball every day, you know.
Yes, sir, man.
That's
I'm so glad you checked in with me one time.
How you been, brother? You been all
right,
right,
good, man? You know, just continuing to stay creative and innovative and doing what I can, you know, from the house, from the living room.
What you said?
Yeah, man. But listen.
I brought my drink with me, man. We gonna drink, man. I know it's early on my end.
What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna pour my
shot
up first because we always started with a shot. This is But First Whiskey Podcast. All right. And I see that you space age sipping. So cheers. Cheers, my brother.
Space age sipping.
I love it.
Already. Man, what you said?
Yes, sir. What's about 11? It's 11 o'clock there, right?
Yes. 11 a.m.
And we getting started early.
Man, what you said, man. What you said. Hey, but these days, man, the clock is funny, man. You know that your time thing kind of.
Yeah, it flies.
You know what I mean? One day you're up all night, one day you're up all day.
Yeah. Mostly up all night for me. You know how that goes.
Yeah.
Let's get into it real quick, man. And we're gonna talk about that beer in a little while. Don't worry, we're gonna circle back around to that. And we also got some new music that you sent me that we're gonna play a little later on. But I wanna play a little bit, and I want you to tell me a little bit about this after you hear a couple bars, if you don't mind, okay?
Okay.
Can you hear that?
Yeah. Already. Yeah. People scratching their face. Yes. Yes. You pull one out, man. You pull one out with that one.
I figure we might as well start it out the gate, baby. We might as well start it out the gate.
I gotta take a sip off that one. Yeah, you pull one out with that one.
So we talking early.
We talking the summer I graduated from high school.
Wow. So that's called Lyrics of a Pimp, man. Lyrics, listen to the lyrics.
Lyrics of a Pimp was made in the 12th grade. Straight up. In the
12th grade. So you and MJG, y'all been friends forever. Tell me a little bit about that. Y'all met in middle school.
Yeah, that's my brother from another mother. Been my brother since 7th grade. Basically, we was 12 or 13, but 7th grade.
Wow. To this day. That's crazy, man.
Oh, yeah.
That's crazy.
Most definitely.
So that means y'all seen some ups, y'all seen some downs, y'all seen some, successes, lost everything, man.
Just picture what I tell people to picture, man. Picture two brothers that have been brothers all their life. For 30 years or more. You know what I'm saying? Like
I don't know if you can see that picture behind me. Let me see if I can get it in there.
Man, what you said, man. Park Avenue by the phone booth in front of the liquor store, man. Really. Straight up, man.
Hey, Park Avenue. I can't ready for
by
you.
By the phone booth in front of the liquor store. I see you, man. I see you, man.
I mean, music is so different now than then. How do you feel music has changed from when you was recording then to, because you're still making music now? What do you, better, worse, different? How do you feel about how music has changed, even the way it's recorded and distributed?
Yeah. I mean, it's it really everything changed because of course the people changed. Like the people like myself and others in my whatever you call it. We have our ways of how we like to do things and how things are done. This is just on the, you know,
Of course.
like the studio
Of course.
side or the recording side or whatever, you know. And you know, of course, things have changed 100 times since.
Of course.
2-inch tape.
Whoa.
You know what I
You
mean?
took it back.
So, yeah. You know, you got to think about, man, when we was, hey, man, like albums like Coming Out Hard, like, for instance, On Top of the World, we did a lot of that on the West Coast. So we had to take, you know, cats now, man, you can, your everything is on the drive.
Sometimes that big.
That big.
They got
you
drives
know
that
mean?
small now.
Yeah, everything is on that, man. We used to have to check 2-inch tape like luggage, bro.
Wow.
Like, you know, big bags of that. I'm talking about, you know, each tape is, you know what I'm saying? Like that thick, you know. And just an album worth of music in 1995, trying to keep it authentic and, you know, what we do and stuff. And
everywhere you go,
take your takes everywhere, man. Every studio now is equipped with Pro Tools and stuff like that. Back then, you know, or at that time, the big studios, it was 2-inch tape was the you know, that was the thing to do, you know. But that's a big change. And of course, man, you know, the business has changed and constantly changing. You know what I mean? Like how music is being sold now, and
360 deals and digital, and it's so it's so different.
Everything, man. You know, everything. You know, it's still the same. But it's different. You know what I mean? Like the cats still do the same thing. All these young cats think they be doing something new. You know. And really, you're doing something old, wearing new clothes and new cars and things around you, but it's the same old story.
Some things I miss is the tangible real estate, a CD, a tape, actually being able to go through and look at the photo shoots and look at the lyrics. That is one thing that the smell of tape and vinyl. It's something I miss. I mean, you get your music, like you said, so quick. And the way it's distributed is quick, and arguably it might be a quicker way to get music out. But I think the quantity over the quality sometimes. I just miss having. I miss going and digging through records and, you know,
That's a feeling that's like. That's a feeling that that's one of the big changes in you know, the world of music, man. That's a feeling that people now will never have that feeling of. You know, it's the same as what you can equate it to sometimes now is like when Jordans come out or something, and people stand in line at the factory and the places that's selling that, you know, new shoes.
That's right.
You know what I mean? That was the equivalent of a CD, or even Apple phones, bro. You know what I mean? Like it had the same nostalgia, bro. Like I was one of those little dudes that used to line up at Peaches on Park Avenue. In my neighborhood, man, to get Houdini's new cassette tape or something like that. You know what I mean? Or they would be there to sign it for you, and you couldn't wait to get home to read.
What are they, a digital signature? What, you know, signing a piece of paper? Like,
man, you're taking a picture now, man. That's what you're doing now. You're taking a picture. That's how people show that. Hey, look, I saw this celebrity, or you know what I mean. Like people still get stuff signed, but it's
merch
more
and stuff like
you know, merch and stuff like that. But but then it was the CD cover, man. Like you couldn't wait to get that thing home and read the producers and who the artist thanked, who you said thank you to, and stuff like that, man. And just the artwork alone, and you know, all of that, man. It was just a different time, man. That I wish, you know, people could feel. You know, you could
well, hey, man. You know, we go rap a little bit, and I'm gonna drop a couple songs throughout and get your feelings, and you know, let me know when I play these songs, you know, where you were, how you felt, and let's get into this next one. Can I take it back to about 93?
It takes a nigga that's hard from the start. You gotta air hard to be the bitch, smack her down, then rip her apart. It's all in the
Hey, a nigga can't change. Hey.
Yeah, yeah. Conversations with me.
Yeah. Hey. Hey. Hey.
Yes, sir. I need that hoodie too. Stop playing. Okay.
I got you, man. I got you, man. I got you, man.
Where's that take you, man? When you hear pimps, coming out hard, where does that take you? What's the first thought that pops off your head?
Oh, man, I'm going to start off by saying this. I have to apologize to people around me sometimes because every little thing in my life got a story behind it, man. Like that's just, and that's what, I've lived to treasure those stories, man. That stuff, memories and things like that. You can't, you make new ones every day, but some are golden, man.
That's right.
And this is one of the golden times, man. Pimps came from that version right there. That wasn't the Teddy Pendergrass Pimps. Turn off the lights. Okay, that wasn't the Teddy Pendergrass joint. That was the Bobby Womack joint.
That's right.
I mean? Listen to the
instruments. That's right.
The sample.
Don't teach them. Teach them, ball.
That was the Bobby Womack joint. Yeah. But that was man, just going to H-Town, man. Shout out H-Town, man. I was just a funny thing, man. I was just listening to I was looking at YouTube. I seen that boy Sauce Walker, man, from around there. And he spit a jewel, man. I'm gonna post it, man. I'm gonna cut it up and I'm gonna post it. He spit a real jewel about just the relationships of music, hip hop in the South and stuff. You know what I mean? But that's what that song take me back to, man. Just H-Town. We was fresh down there. New kids on the block, you know what I'm saying? The only young cats on the scene with curls and a gold teeth, gold teeth, man. Everybody down there at the time, or the majority, everybody had tight fades, man. Had that high up tight fade, man. Shout out to the high up tight fade, H-Town style, you know what I'm talking about? But that's what that just brings back that,
those memories, man.
That memory, man. I produced that one as well.
You beat me to it.
Yeah.
So let me tell you.
I produced that one.
I wasn't up on the production side, and I was like, whoa, like he made a lot of these joints.
Well, MJ made more than me. I made a few here and there. Like the first Coming Out Hard, me and him did all of that.
Yeah.
That was all me and him. And I think I might have did two.
That's my joint. Yeah.
Pimps. I think I did Niggas Like Us. And MJ did the rest.
And that's crazy. I mean, to first of all, and we're gonna talk legend status, and we was talking about some of people's top duo hip hop, and y'all are like what, top 2, top 3 people? Am I right? I think people are agreeing. But to also be producing this music and writing it and performing it, like that takes it another level in my head. Like, okay, ain't no more talk about who's number 1, number 2. Y'all was making the music too. That's crazy. That's crazy to me.
Oh yeah.
That blew my mind.
Yeah. And a lot of that stuff too, like from the next album, it was stuff that MJ had already done a lot of it, and we had just brought on T-Mix, and T-Mix started like reformulating our sound. You know what I'm saying? So
that's wild. That's wild.
It was. I can't. That's what I heard. Man, I don't be on social media as much as a lot of other people, like posting stuff and stuff like that. But I be seeing stuff, and I heard that boy.
Yeah, that's the homie, man. That's my brother.
I heard that boy talking some truth, some facts the other day. And he was talking about how when Pimp C died, a sound of music
That's
died
real. That's
with
real.
him. You know what I mean?
Real.
And that's what you know, that say a lot. You know what I mean? Like that say a whole lot, man. You know, because it's just cats had that, you know, or have that, you know, because it ain't died or nothing, man. It's just on a different level right now, man. You know. But you know that sound, man, is important. Like having your own, you know, that in-house, that feel, man. You know, Wu-Tang, man. Shout out Wu-Tang.
Legendary groups, man. Boys, you know, legendary. I'm gonna try and get to some of these comments, y'all. It's a lot. Let me hit one real quick. For the locals wants to know, when did you and MJG decide to form a rap group / duo?
Man, it got chopped down.
It was a bunch of y'all
duo,
at first, right?
Actually. Yeah, we was. It was a lot of cats all together in one place. That's how really every rap group solo person always come from this big. You know, that's the structure of this thing, man. You know. But it was a lot of us at the time, man, and it was a bunch of different entities, you know. DJ Squeaky was there. Shout out DJ Squeaky. Juicy J was there, man. Shout out Juicy J. You know, and it was just a lot of people at that time that were a collective. And then in our particular circle, man, like you know, one cat got locked up, one cat was having problems and couldn't travel and things of that nature, and it just got down to
and here we are,
you know,
years later, still making music, still rocking, still got things,
man,
you know,
said, man, hey,
on the go.
Blessed to still be here, man. Blessed to still
I got some more music for you. So Ball, I hope you don't mind me. I'm gonna hold your hostage as long as you let me, because as long as you let me, I'm gonna keep you in here with me.
Hey, man. I'm gonna tell you this: as long as my battery lasts on the phone, as long as the earpiece battery lasts, you got me. And I'm fresh off the charger.
Because you know Instagram gives us an hour, and they take us down to bring us back up. So I might need you for 2 sessions, real quick, because I'm gonna play some stuff like this and just get your thoughts. You know, just a little something I put in the computer. The computer.
Sunday morning, I'm still yawning from the night. The low, so what's that? Take my chest from the switch. Oh, no,
yeah.
I remember the pussy, but I don't remember her name. Grab me a switcher, cut it up with weed, hit that hoe in the head, and time to get out my bed. Jump into the shower, for an hour, it was hot as hell. Got dressed, then ran a gold comb through my curls, walking out of the house.
It's still up there too, man. Yeah.
Got the bitches at the bus stop, sick, but at the same time, on my dick, thick. Beat a bitch quick, cause my stick full of switches and my liquor. I'm a killer on the stick. Aggravated, hallucinate, trying to let go of my frustration, but some unlucky nigga gon' be.
I'm trying not to play the whole verse, the whole thing, because you know IG be tripping on music, so I try and just splash them in there. Got to splash them in there.
Already.
How you feel about that, man? And, you know, that was around '94, so we still, you know, we back there.
Already. Yeah, man. That now my story for that one, right? The first time we performed that in Memphis, mind you, it was a club downtown Memphis. Studio G. That was the name of it. Like real famous Get Buck Club in Memphis, man. I'm talking about back when the gangster walk, what they call juking right now. It's different, y'all. My bad. It's different. It ain't the same thing, because the juking community takes that very seriously. It is not the same thing. Okay, guys, it's not the same thing. Yeah. No, don't come after me or my man Silver now. You hear me? Don't do that. I know gangster walking and juking is different, right? Okay. So gangster walk, I know everybody is, you know, if you familiar with hip hop culture, It was just 1-2 back then. It wasn't all the, the things that they have added now. It was just a 1-2, and it was it was real aggressive, and it was like mosh pit, similar to a mosh pit. You know what I mean? At a show where people are just within this circle, man. People are. You had to be what Master P and them call ballot to get in that circle. You know what I'm saying? But we performed this song, man. It had to be 1,000 people plus. It was a super big club. In back in the, I can't remember what year, 60 or 70, or maybe 80. I'm not sure, but don't quote me on that. But it was the Muhammad Ali Theater, the building that was standing there then, right on the edge of Beale Street. And so it was big, you know what I'm saying? So it held like a lot of people, man. And that club on the weekends, bro, like that was a teenager spot. Like, yeah, if you was a teen, you was in there joint, man. And we did Lay It Down the first time, man, and I don't even think it was out yet. You know what I'm saying? And man, just if that's another thing, boy, we had IG and all this shit back then, boy, goodness gracious. You know, at least it would have been a great footage of it. You know what I mean? Because we was young niggas. We wasn't thinking about we need to be filming all this shit. You know?
So check it out. Everybody is commenting about the comments rolling up. Don't worry, I am going to repost this. So you'll be able to see it once I repost it without the comments, because you know how the comments are kind of rolling over them, over your Facebook a little bit. But when I repost it, those comments won't be there, so you'll be able to watch this over and over and over. Yeah, so don't worry about that. Swap House, legendary. Tell me about some of that Swap House, those times and recording and going, because y'all had some also legendary artists come through that Swap House movement as well.
Already, man. Swap House was a movement, man. Shout out Tony Draper. Shout out JB, man. Swab House was a movement, man. Swab House, that was one of the things that in that quote that Sauce Walker said, you know what I mean? It was definitely one of the blueprints for things to come. You know, we wasn't the only, but we were definitely one of the blueprints for things to come at that time, man. And it was, you know, just the same as it's amazing how in our community how we don't get along. I know it's in our culture to battle and you know, be the top dog and all that shit, but it's amazing how we have so many similarities, man.
That's right.
City to city and coast to coast, we have so many similarities, but we the fightingest motherfuckers on the planet to have so many goddamn similarities, man.
That's right.
For real, bro. We the fightingest motherfuckers on the planet, man. But everybody, you know, but that's what I'm saying that to say, like, the structure at Swab House was similar to, you know, at that time, man, the 90s, and everybody was following the patterns of Ruthless Records and
that's right.
Rap a Lot, you know what I'm saying? And all of that stuff was super in-house, man. Everything was super in-house and super just.
That's right.
You know, that's just how it was.
How did y'all support each other? Was it like a big family and y'all all support each other, or was it like any real family? Yeah.
Like Swab House. Yeah. You know, Swab, that's how the name came about. Swab House, because as the people in the circle grew, man, we had a house at one time where me, MJ, Tony Draper, T-Love, Thorough, Mr. Mike. You know, Drake turned the garage into a studio, man, and we all that was the first house. You know what I mean? That was when T Mix first got there, and that was, all of us stayed in that same house, man. Like we did everything in this, this it was like a 3-bedroom house.
24/7. Y'all
always
just making music, making content.
Yeah, a lot of that, all of that stuff that came in those years from 95, 94, 95, and after that, it was that structure. It was that, bunch of young cats around each other. Always, we always, this what we doing. We wake up doing this. We go to sleep doing this.
Man, wow. I got one for you.